You're listening to Only for the Real Radio. Stupid.
Wow. Only for the Real Radio, the Supreme Podcast, and we in this bitch, man. Thank you, because you could have been anywhere in the world, but you're here with Bundoza, a fucking Arab, and a Stone. We appreciate that shit, man. Black History Month still in full effect, so you know,
that's a long one.
It's a long one. So
yeah, it's all the way till the 29th.
8 leap year. Extra day in the month of February.
Shit.
Extra day in the month of February. You already know how we kick off every episode of the Supreme Show. How we do that shit.
In the news.
In the motherfucking news, man. And y'all already know we come with 3 of them bitches and we just discuss it how we discuss it. So the first topic of the night I just want to present is the Malcolm X documentary. I want to discuss that Malcolm X doc, man. On Netflix, it's been real eye-opening. You know, I was like, because I was brought up, you know, Malcolm X is one of my biggest heroes. I love the movie. I read the book. I was inspired deeply by Malcolm X. So, you know, when motherfuckers just said there was a new documentary on Netflix, I'm like, what the fuck did they cover that hasn't been covered?
Yeah, I don't read books, but I seen the movie, though.
Yeah, I get it.
It was 2 VHSs.
Yeah, man. See, the book really was just the same thing. It was the adaptation of the movie and shit. So, in the documentary touched on the killers of Malcolm X and how they weren't brought to justice, basically. So it was a man. I can't remember all the names. I wish I wrote it down in detail, but I got the gist of it. So in the
get better every day, bro.
Yeah, in the documentary, basically it was talking about, you know, the killers and they skirt from justice and how this one man had been on this journey, you know, shit, since he was a young black man. Like, he was inspired by Malcolm X and his movement, so he wanted to like uncover the truth of what would happen behind that. So it was 5 episodes in part, and he went around and he shared light on the fact that the government knew, the fact that the police knew in New York. They was there that day. Everybody kind of had a hand in killing Malcolm X, even if they weren't the trigger man. Right. Like, the government really wanted the man dead. They really, like, they had more information on Malcolm X than they had on damn near anybody. Like they said, Elijah Muhammad was the most monitored black figure of that time and shit. So they had every conversation he had, because they had informants with the FBI, and how the government placed dissension within the black Muslims to make them falter shit. Like, they ain't like what they was doing. They just really viewed them as like radicals, not what they really were. They was revolutionaries. They were bringing their community together, and the government basically saw that as a sign of trouble in the black community. Was unity. So they put agents out there in the street to fuck up this shit between Elijah Muhammad and Malcolm X, made them, you know what I'm saying, distance themselves from one another. Shit, got motherfuckers believing that Malcolm X was a hater. You feel me? They basically drove the man crazy. Shit, the last year, it's like the man was crazy. He was just losing this shit, man. But it's like, I feel like that was important to talk about, like, put that shit out there, because no matter how you look at it, no matter if you care or not, no matter if it's your, like, we always talk about the man of your business, all the rest of that shit. I really wasn't interested, like, in learning who killed him. Like, I wasn't that fascinated about it. Learning more about the man, you feel me, to figure, like, the movie gonna portray him as one way. These is real, actual conversations. Like, the man, folks, was everything they portrayed him to be, G. Like, nigga, folks.
Bro,
like,
yeah, anybody with a powerful voice, just think about it, bro. Just think about it. I'm gonna put it in perspective, because, you know, these millennials these days, you know what I'm saying? If somebody, bro, before TV and all that was real popular, you could bring out a crowd. This dude could bring out a crowd in any state, bro. This shit just went in one particular state, bro. He traveled throughout the state, bro, and he brought people with black suits and ties, bro. A lot of them. That's big, bro. Yeah. That's big. The views, fuck views. He had bodies, bro.
Man, bro.
Bodies. Giving bodies.
That man, it took me back to that feeling of being that young, you know, that young dude. And I was learning all this shit again about Malcolm X. Not saying I didn't know. A lot of the shit I didn't know. You know what I'm saying? Like, how well versed the nigga was, and the other, like he was trying to make it political, and everybody else wanted to keep it religious. With, you know what I'm saying? Like, the religion only keep you in line. You feel me? Like, if you still being oppressed, you like, what the fuck do, you know what I'm saying? Not to offend nobody, what the fuck do praying do?
Fight back.
You got to fight back, man. You can't keep letting niggas lump your head and just expecting them to stop because you praying. You feel me? Like, it don't work that way. You gotta, you know what I'm saying? So salute to them. Salute to anybody, whoever put that shit together. I seen it was it had I can't remember the station that Fusion TV had was the sponsor of that shit. That shit was raw as hell. So I encourage everybody out there, white, black, Chinese, Mexican, because it wasn't no racial thing. It was like, it was putting, like Malcolm X wasn't a believer in white and black at the end. He was just shit like unity. You know what I'm saying? He still wasn't for the integration and shit like that because he wanted to see the black man, you know what I'm saying, flourish. So I wasn't against that or nothing like that, but he was saying some real ass shit, and it's fucked up that, you know what I'm saying, when you saying it's that real and it don't benefit the people in power, man, they gonna shut that shit down. So, man, today, if you gotta, however you watch it, because I encourage my black people, we not gonna lie in Black History Month. Niggas don't be having the real Netflix. Fire up your fucking Fire Stick. Watch that shit. You feel me? Get your motherfucking auntie password. Now, moving on to the second topic of the night we want to get into now. I know we old heads and shit, but ain't nobody in this bitch listen to Royce the 5'9", did they?
No, I wouldn't really have Royce the 5'9",
Eminem ate him up.
man.
You let the white boy eat you up. You can't really listen to him. He was like the first victim of whatnot. You know what I'm saying? And he's from Detroit.
Yeah, but I wasn't a fan of his rapping or shit like that.
Nah,
I never was. But I will say this, motherfucking, he said some real shit the other day, man. Now, people convey what they want to convey. They gonna say what they want to say. But he said some real shit. My man said he okay with motherfuckers being racist, and now he's receiving backlash and all the rest of that shit. But to put it in further context, I'm gonna read a little bit of what I had like when I first saw it, and when I read it, I was like, you know, like, because instantly I was like, man, I don't want to jump to no conclusion. I don't want people to see, you know, I don't want to say I support it and I don't know what it's about. Let me read further. You know what I'm saying? But initially, because I didn't know the context, I didn't comment on it. But in my mind, I'm like, man, I'm kind of alright with racist shit. I'm cool with a decent little
racism.
Little racism. American is American pie.
Everybody is cool with it.
The thing is, though, man, is when you start to how can I put it? Cause harm to other races. Yeah. You can be a racist and just be pro-black or pro-whatever. Just you ain't got to motherfucking knock the other races, though.
Now, listen to this. This is exactly, these were his words. These were just some of them. I wasn't able to find the exact article to paraphrase exactly the whole context of the question he was answering. But this is what he said. These are his exact words. We need to start being okay with not agreeing on everything. It's all right to not agree. It's even all right to be racist. I'm not the racism police. I'm very aware that I have to guard my energy. I can't put myself in a position where I'm getting upset all the time at the way somebody views me. The only thing I demand is respect. That's it. I can have dinner with a racist person as long as you're not disrespecting me. People just get so uptight when you start talking about tough topics. Everybody ignoring it, it's not gonna make it go away.
Everybody's already okay with racism. Everybody experience it every day. Everybody at some point do it themselves.
Everybody.
But I'm saying though, it's like
you want to experience some real racism.
Move to Chicago.
Hop on Call of Duty, goddamn.
Oh, Fuddy is racist in the world. But like, to like kind of just segue off of this shit, like. What we all know people be racist. Like, no, there ain't no denying that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think what he's saying is that, like, when like motherfuckers get caught up being racist and shit, like, why be caught up? Just be openly racist. Like, there's nothing wrong with that shit. Like, if you don't like somebody, ain't nothing wrong with not liking somebody. It's something wrong when you spread a rhetoric that you hate them. Like, if I dislike you, don't mean I hate you. I just don't like you.
That's just like everything else, bro. Everybody take everything out of context. But, you know, if you sell drugs, you don't want everybody to know you sell drugs.
No, not really.
You know what I'm saying? Because it's just like the same thing. But that's
how I need everybody that needs to know.
That's how you got to go about life. You know what I'm saying? You know, do things, but be, you know what I'm saying, discreet with it. You know what I'm saying? That's how it is. If you want to be successful, if you don't want any bumps in the road, because soon you start doing that, it causes other shit.
But niggas need niggas to know that they got work. You know what I'm saying? Like,
you let the people know who need that work that you got work.
6 stoves cooking. You know what I'm saying? Extra good with the Yola. You know? 6 stoves.
Well, you watching all the drug dealer shows.
Shut your snitch ass up.
All the movies. You watching Next Day F? What you be watching?
Get your rat ass up.
You know you don't be in the street.
Hey man, I was watching Live PD. They had Mo and Bolingbrook and shit doing this thing and shit, pulling over. I'm like, man, that's my boy. Snitch ass nigga. I thought he was getting arrested. Folks pop out undercover and shit, right ass, man. Which y'all already know, man. Before we get up out of here, the third topic of the night. It's tough saying this shit. It's Black History Month and shit, so I ain't making no topic, but I had to put it in the news. God damn, Trump too damn real, man.
Yeah, Trump a real nigga, boy.
He's so real. He got his day one probably got every code to his safe, folks. I'm pretty sure of that shit. He bought his mama a mansion. I'm pretty sure it came with a lake. But all jokes aside, this nigga Trump, man, what the fuck, bro? Like
I'm the realest nigga in it.
You already know got president of the year 3 times in a row. What they give you? 4 more years in the White House. And no
politician clientele.
No oppositions neither, man. Let's just break it down how I came to this conclusion. Niggas know since the beginning, Only for the Real, like, man, because my nigga, I fuck with Robert Blagojevich, bro. Like, back when I used to attend the fucking Bud Billiken parade, G, I found it rather powerful that this nigga didn't have, like, a million security guards. Folks would be out there at the Bud Billiken, G, like, with niggas shaking head. Like, you don't see that shit, G. This is a real white man, folks. Governor Illinois, folks. You don't gotta come kiss our ass, boy. The governor do come through, you know, right after float or whatever. But this nigga down there in the trenches, you feel me? Real nigga. Salute him, you feel me? My man had an opportunity. You feel me? He get to appoint the motherfucking senator after Barack become the president. Folks in his quarters, he in his office talking to his dog. I'm talking to my dog about this shit.
You really his dog.
I'm talking to my dog about this shit.
They had wiretap.
Yeah, wiretap, folks. I'm talking to my dog about this shit, though. You feel me? I'm trying to say, I ain't, you know what I'm saying? He ain't putting no price on it. He basically saying he wasn't going to give it away without benefiting himself. Now, if maybe he would have thought it and never said it, in a different situation. But the federal government construed all that into fraud, you know what I'm saying? All type of bullshit ass charges. Boy beat the first case, come back around, do him on a deuce ball, G. Give folks 14 years on a conspiracy, folks. White or black, G, that's not right, folks. If I'm discussing with my homie my plans to murder one of the ops, I don't have a gun.
I didn't exercise
this shit. Oh, I'm capping. I'm on live. I'm angry, folks. I'm on Molly's folks. My face hot. Now I'm hot, folks. You know what I'm saying? The feds come get me, folks. What the fuck, nigga? I'm a bitch. I ain't finna murder nobody, folks. You know what I'm saying? Like, how the fuck you gonna construe this into some fucking conspiracy? Then y'all gave me 14 years. I come back on appeal, folks. You say no, G. You are a serious violator. Woo, 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 woo. Nigga, this nigga, motherfucking, what was dude's name? He was a fucking, I can't even remember what he was. I think he was a senator too. This nigga molested kids. Folks got a year. You know what I'm saying? I can't think of his name. He tried to transfer the money to the nigga he molested. And then they got him for wire fraud. Then they figured out that he had been molesting kids out there in the suburb. I cannot think of his name, G. But this shit.
Wait. No. I don't think he was molesting nobody.
He did. He molested them.
Photos.
No, this was back in the day, folks. He molested the kids and cause bro was he was a motherfucking senator for like 20 years, G. And he was from the north suburbs, G. He molested kids, all that shit, G. This nigga did less than 12 months in the feds, G. This nigga Blagojevich never sold the fucking seat, G. He talked to a nigga about it, G. I confided in my ride, folks. They gave this nigga 14 years, G. Then they stuck it to him on appeal. They stuck it to him. Obama stuck it to him on commuter sentence. Everybody felt like this was the right thing to do to this man, G.
Obama got down.
Make him a political scapegoat. Who else comes to say today, folks? Goddamn Donald Trump, G. I salute that man, Robert Blagojevich, bro. When you get home, folks, I'm gonna try to set up an interview with you. A real nigga, bro. Real nigga. For they gave my man 14 for some bullshit. He home now because of Trump. Trump just faced some charges in the Senate. You feel me? Niggas on some whole shit with him. Whole ass niggas not riding with the boss man. You feel me? Niggas thought it was over with for Trump. they gonna take a stand, folks. Try to, you know what I'm saying, ease their burden, ease their heart, whatever, however they felt. They felt they was doing the right thing. Trump get wind of that shit after the trial. Niggas ain't got no job.
Free BB, G.
Who was BB?
Bob McGuire.
He back home. So he coming home. They said folks getting out tonight. He coming home. He might be on the way. You feel me? He might be in the crib. He getting out of Colorado and folks going out. But they try to put my nigga Trump in the impeachment pile. Folks resurrected himself. You feel me? He can't beat that bitch, G. Then niggas hating on him. Folks come into work the next day. Fire them niggas, G. Everybody talking about that's wrong. Nigga, if you hating, how the fuck you gonna eat with me, folks? How can I look at you in my face? You was on the stand, folks. You took a stand on me, G.
Fuck you, you're fired.
You are fired, G. You took the stand, Brody. They ain't no motherfucker coming back from this shit, nigga. This shit is over. Your bitch ass is fired, G. And I'm putting that shit out. I'm tweeting this shit for the nigga Trump been going so crazy, bro. He tweeted the nigga Mitt Romney brother. No, not Mitt Romney. What's the other nigga? I can't think of. He was CNN. He got a CNN brother. His brother worked for CNN. I can't think of it. Como. The governor of New York was coming to sit down and talk to motherfucking Trump last Sunday, G. So the Como brother be on CNN dissing the shit out Trump. You know what I'm saying? Talking crazy. Always saying folks are dumbass, all that shit. For the nigga Trump get on Twitter, he say, come on, we need to sit down and have this discussion, man. I'm welcoming you to the White House. You're welcome. Don't bring Fredo.
Right, don't bring his brother.
Don't bring Fredo. Because they Italians, niggas like, he racist, he wild. Yeah, niggas know the Godfather Fredo bitched up with that too. So right. Then he set Michael up. You feel me? Get him whacked. Backfired, of course. But Trump, this nigga's a gangster. For he calling niggas out on their shit. Nobody can check this nigga, man. Nobody. For 4 more years it's coming for us, man. And if those who don't like it, suck his dick, man. I'm voting for Trump, man. I don't give a fuck. I'm voting Trump 2020. You got it here first. And if you don't know, now you know, man. Every week, that's how we kick this shit off, man. Only for the Real Radio. This shit is in the news. When we come back, we're going to get into the topic of the night. We're going to highlight. We're going to speak on some shit that happened this weekend. Not events, you know what I'm saying? Because niggas want to pop it out. Niggas ain't steal my coat. I ain't mad. You feel me? But we're going to talk about the biggest misconceptions of the city of Chicago. And once we do that, you know how we go home. We got 4 African-American Black history facts. You know what I'm saying?
They useless.
No, they useful, bro. See, look, he been cracking, bro been cracking black jokes all day, and them bitches ain't been funny, bro. Like, folks, we gonna make him black Arab history during Black History Month, man. It's only for the Real Radio, babe.
You dead if you don't feel that.
Hi, my name is Ducky. You're listening to Only for the Real Radio. And my Uncle Bundy is the best.
Why? And we're back in this bitch, man. Only for the Real Radio, the Supreme Podcast. And y'all already know, man, it's time for that topic of the night. And before we get into that shit, man, I gotta say this, man. Because I've been saying Juan now for like a few years. Welcome home, BG, man. BG free, man. He might want that shit back, but I know niggas.
Welcome home, BG.
Chopper City, man. Welcome home, BG, man. I know niggas ain't, I own the one now, BG, so you gotta do what you gotta do for. I'm king of the one. You know what I'm saying? I ain't fell off like a bad bag of dope. You heard me? But for now, chef salutes, man. Shout out to that nigga BG being home, man. Real nigga. So we gonna move into the topic of the night. And I was just inspired because I ain't had nothing like the inner news was so like compelling. I'm like, man, that shit might be good enough to carry this shit. Like, good before you stop, get up out of here. You know what I'm saying? I might put some music in between, make it real interesting. But fuck yeah. We was just driving up thinking like, man, All-Star Weekend just came. And not like, because Chicago full of haters and shit, you had a lot of incidents in which, like, motherfuckers is tearing down the city for being Chicago. Like, niggas expected non-Chicago activities from Chicagoans. Right. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is what inspired that shit. Like, misconceptions about the city of Chicago. So a lot of shit was going out this weekend. Like, man, don't do this, don't do that, don't do this. Don't do that, don't do this. You shouldn't. If you ain't from Chicago, don't come here type shit. And they wasn't, I'm not saying they was wrong, but like niggas just repped us.
They was actually quite accurate.
Quite accurate, but niggas repped us all wrong because there's a lot of misconceptions about Chicago. Now, my nigga A-Rap, man, he said it best, and I'm gonna let bro introduce his shit, man. So, what was the biggest misconception you felt like? You know what I'm saying? What's one of the biggest misconceptions about Chicago?
That it is safe.
and that's accurate because niggas was they trying to tell niggas don't come over east, don't be out south, don't be downtown. You know what I'm saying? If you gay, just stay in north side. You know what I'm saying?
Right, go on house it.
You feel me? Nigga, it's not safe nowhere. You feel me? Your ass downtown. That's where niggas come to hit the licks. What you talking about? Niggas ain't
robbing Inglewood.
Niggas kick doors in Inglewood because they got information that someone's behind the door. But like, what's the point of walking up robbing a nigga in your community? G, like, unless you know he has it, you just take you practice it really. You
take that L.
You practice it. You know what I'm saying? You might have to make this a murder, folks. And you did that shit over a fucking transit card or some shit. G, you tweaking. So no, folks, it's not safe anywhere. It's not safe on the L. It's not safe in the fucking Water Tower. It's not safe at the Sears Tower. It's not safe at the Daily Center. You will get your ass touched anywhere in this city, G. You up north at the Geechee factory. Geechees be tough as hell too. When Geechees knock your ass out for you, I thought it was safe here. Chicago is not safe. It's not safe on the expressways. It's not safe in the subways. It's not safe. It's not fucking safe. So motherfucking all that.
It ain't safe at your police station.
It's not safe there. It's not safe there. The police trying to go home. They trying to keep their tacos on, folks. Niggas ain't got time to worry about who wrapping your taco, bro.
That nigga found out your birthday.
Man, that nigga found out where your grandma live, folks. Niggas.
You got ski muds. You got the head.
Chicago was not safe. Now I saw Larry is Legend on Twitter earlier. He yesterday he shared a tweet. He was like, he don't trust people that don't believe in the east side of Chicago. That is the biggest misconception about this. To me, that's mine. You feel me? That there isn't an east side of Chicago. It is. Clearly it is. The east side go to like 4,000 east.
Right.
That's a side of the city. It goes south, don't it? Don't we got south? We go 96 something south, 98.
I thought it stopped at S's.
No, hell no. You got the avenues. You got A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L. That shit go all the way to the state line. So niggas out here be talking about like, man, and niggas, like, this is another misconception that fucked me up too. Niggas be like, I'm on Kings Drive, 400 East. Nigga, you on Kings Drive? Okay, bro. That's not the east side, my nigga. Right. East side don't start till Stony, bro. Until you start motherfucking getting, like, niggas be giving...
East side, the real
East side don't start till Stony. Niggas be giving niggas the cottage pass. Like, yeah, cottage, you 800 East, you cottage. No, folks, you not east side, bro. Until you get to that Stony, folks, till you get to, you know what I'm saying? You get further than your east start getting 16, 12, 9. You know, you not it, bro. You not east side.
South side. We ain't never heard about nothing. No
that's because you feel me, you lost, folks.
You ain't never heard nothing about all these?
Nah, we at the beach.
Just make sure you listen every week. Screen Podcast. Only for the Real Radio, baby.
You dead if you don't feel that.
What up, man? It's your boy Gene. Stay humble entertainment. The bigs, you already know, we rocking with our niggas only for the Real Radio. You feel me?
And we are back. Only for the Real Radio, the Supreme Podcast. And y'all already know before we get up out of here, in summation, I don't know who the fuck is racing. We already at the finish line with the flag waving. My favorite, all-time favorite part of this goddamn podcast, these bitch-ass niggas, man. 4 useless motherfucking facts. But this week, I wasn't going to go that way, bro, because I promised myself every year, for like the last 2 years, I've been promising this shit. I'm like, man, Jimmy gonna do Black History. All month, Black History. And I always slip my fucking mind. So this year, I'm like, man, G, we gonna do the show and shit. We gonna get back on track. Cause you know what I'm saying? We're strong for us. We're strong for us. Like, all we need is that consistency back. So I took it upon myself to do this shit the right way, man. I have 4, not useless, Black History facts. He don't like that. He not because he not like that. He don't like that because he not like that.
What the stick?
He don't like that because he not like that.
I'm finna.
This is the first Black History fact this week. As a child, Muhammad Ali was refused an autograph by his boxing idol, Sugar Ray Robinson. When Ali became a prize fighter, he vowed to never deny an autograph request, which he honored throughout his career. So imagine, that's probably why folks were shaking like that. You bitch-ass niggas slowing Muhammad Ali down for them autographs. G, move the fuck out, bro. Wait. You feel me? Bitch-ass nigga, I ain't signing no autographs, man. Black History Month, man. The second useless fact this week. Jazz, an African-American musical form born out of blues, ragtime, and marching bands, originated in Louisiana during the turn of the 19th century. The word jazz is a slang term that at one point referred to as a sexual act.
Ooh. Oh, so that's why them old heads like, ooh, you jazzy.
You get some.
Ooh, you jazzy, baby.
Pussy. Third useless fact this week. Ralph Bunche was the first black Nobel Prize winner. I always thought it was Martin Luther King.
Damn.
Ralph Bunche. The last Black History fact for this week in Black History Month on Only for the Real Radio to the Spring Podcast. Goofy ass. Charles Henry Turner, a black man, was the first person to discover insects can hear.
How?
Nigga, take it for what the fuck it's worth. See, look, that's the dissension that the motherfucking that integration bring in. When you bring an Arab into this black community,
how the fuck did you?
He know insects can hear, nigga. Man, Charles, man, this nigga that fucked it all, man. Y'all already know, man. Only for the Real Radio, man. Every week we coming with y'all shit. Like, some of the shit you can use. This week you can motherfucker around and do a Black History Project off this shit. You know what I'm saying? This shit deep.
Figure out how to make a fucking cricket here.
Cricket's already here. Motherfucking Charles Henry Turner figured that out, bitch. This nigga making me angry, man. He making me. It's Black History before, but steady disrespecting the black culture all day, man. I'm as fuck. Every week, when we make it, it's gonna be some shit. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna get back consistent, but until then, baby, enjoy these 4 Black History facts. We gonna get out of here, man, because you know it's that time. We ain't got to give y'all much. We gave y'all just enough to want more from us the game, man. So you live the rest of this week in peace. Show love to your enemies. Why?
Because it hurts them.
It will hurt they bitch ass more. So continue to be you because you are beautiful. If you're not, continue to be you because you make beautiful people.
Probably ugly to the
You make beautiful people feel better. That's why you're doing. You do it. Yeah. So until we meet again, baby. Only for the Real Radio. Gang!